Second, 6.8 people die of chronic obstructive pulmonary disease worldwide, according to clinical professor Dr. Salim Sourani. That's why the Post Acute Medical Hospital will host its first COPD community awareness event. Dr. Sourani says people who attend the event will have the opportunity to talk to professionals about COPD. Sourani will be a guest speaker at this event. Dr. Sourani also said that in the U.S. there are 16 million people. Well, they struggle with COPD, and it's the third leading cause of death worldwide. The disease has a $36 billion financial cost.
I can't even count how many people have died because of that disease, which can be prevented, treated, but we know that there is no cure.
The community awareness event will be on November 21st from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. at 345 South Water Street.